Undefeated, 7-0, 7 knockouts, Dynamite, Triple D, Daniel Dubois, the heavyweight prospect, 20 years old, fights for his first title this weekend against Tom Little for the vacant English title. Daniel Dubois has been looking for a bigger fight and a step up since blowing away his first 7 opponents by knockout. He's looking for someone to take him more into the mid to late rounds, and Tom Little is the guy he had selected to do that. I believe that Tom Little can take him further than his other opponents, and it is a big step up for him. Not huge, but it is a bigger step up. Maybe big is a little too exaggerating, but he will have to show some more skill in this fight. He won't be able to dance forward like he always does. Tom Little will be standing and trading with him though, so Daniel Dubois will get his power shots off. Tom Little will be there to hit. It just depends on how long he can hold up with those big shots coming in. We may even see Daniel Dubois take a shot, because we haven't seen yet whether he can hold a shot or not. You never know, he may take one shot on the chin and go down. We hope not, but you never know. All of this build up to this fight, and even Daniel Dubois snapped a little at this press conference recently. This leads to the question, is Daniel Dubois a threat to the big guys of this division, the heavyweight division? Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Dillian White, and Deontay Wilder. Well, he is only 20 years old, and heavyweights don't mature into their best until about 28, which is the age of Anthony Joshua. Even people like Joseph Parker haven't reached their best yet, as he is not yet 28 in that prime. So, can Daniel Dubois make it there? Well, he's fast, he's powerful, and he's a big guy, especially considering he's only 20. I mean, he still has a long way to go. How many fights can he have though before fighting for a world title? I mean, he's had 7 fights already, at the age of 20, 8 years until his prime. I mean, if he fights 6 times a year, I'm not that good at maths, but wow, that'll be a lot of fights. So, I'm looking at maybe at the age of 24-25, he'll be fighting for his first world title. Whether he wins or not is the big question, and that's even if he can get there. He may not be all he's cracked up to be. Sometimes these fighters don't make it through, even past to the domestic stage, which he is just breaking into as he is fighting for the English title. Now, I don't buy into all of this sparring rumours that say he dropped Anthony Joshua. Apparently Anthony Joshua has been dropped by everyone in the heavyweight division now in sparring, so I don't read anything into that. Even though some people, even Daniel Dubois, said yeah, that happened, I don't believe it did. And even if it was, sparring is sparring, and a real fight is completely different. Sparring is sparring, as I said. In a real fight, different things can happen. You have the heat of the lights up above you, which you're surprised. It is a factor. You have everyone watching you, and you hear voices from the crowd. Certain voices stand out as well, and certain comments also. So it will be a lot different under the lights. So can he hack it, or can he not? We will get our first taste of that at the weekend when he fights Tom Little. We will see if he's made for this. He does need to improve his game a lot. He seems a bit methodical sometimes in his movement, and his positioning isn't always that great. He's got good building blocks, but he has to develop his skills and stay dedicated to his craft. He didn't have that many amateur fights, so he turned pro a little quick, I think. I mean, he was in place, I think, to be put on the GB team for the next Olympics, which I believe would have been a better route, but it's up to him, it's his career. I'm not one to say what he should or shouldn't be doing, so fair play to him turning pro and giving it a go. Well, do I believe he can make it? Yeah, sure, with the right amount of dedication. He has the fundamentals there, but he cannot rely on his power. He's going to have to start fighting fights in the technical terms, because there is going to be one fighter that he hits on the chin that can take his shots and will not budge. And it doesn't necessarily have to be someone who's known for being durable. If someone gets in there and is ready to take those kind of shots, they're going to take him. Look at the David Haye-Tony Bellew fight. Tony Bellew was stopped by Adonis Stevenson, and then he got in there with probably one of the most explosive, powerful heavyweights of our time. and yet he was taking clean shots in that first fight because he was prepared to take those shots. He went in there knowing what he was up against. So Daniel Dubois is going to have to be careful and not rely on his power. He's going to have to use things like speed, timing and positioning. If you have the positioning and the timing, that beats all other attributes, even speed. Timing is better than speed. Timing beats speed. What do you think, guys? Can Daniel Dubois hack it in the heavyweight division? Will he beat Tom Little? Is he destined to become a great heavyweight champion? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe.